Oh yeah. Okay, how are we doing here? Hi everybody. I've been reading all the messages. Thank you so much for the happy birthday messages. Although my birthday is on Wednesday, so August 27th, we thought use the weekend to celebrate all together by making an amazing dish freshly from scratch. The mini gnocchi with semolina and water only, and fresh pistachio pesto. One of my kids' favorite top dishes of all time is pesto, and we have the gorgeousest pesto recipe of all, and we're making it together for my birthday celebration. How is everybody doing? Comment away. I wanna hear what's been going on, what's your week been like, and can you hear me well? It's very gloomy outside today in Florida, by the way. It's storm season here. And thank you so much for all the wonderful birthday wishes. Really, really happy that you guys are joining me into this live. And remember, the live goes into our live archive on the website at the Royal Court of Pasta. And as always, we start by announcing the giveaway winner for the month of August. Now, the giveaway winner for this month is taking home the full Weber grill, fully accessorized outdoor kitchen, plus the outdoor Vietri dinnerware, servingware collection, which I have on the side. Erika, would you mind bringing in? I want to show it to everybody. Erika got her hair done today for the shoot. She's excited. Come on, show off.
So excited.
Show off your gorgeous locks. It's so long.
It's the rosemary oil.
She's been using rosemary oil and she can swear by it. So we have these gorgeous plates now. These are made for picnics, outdoor events, beach goings. They're shatterproof, but they're also extremely gorgeous. And they're very Italian with little farm animal design all over. These are pasta bowls. These are side dishes, the bowls, and then the serving platter, which I really love. And then, of course, the gorgeous water or, wine glasses. Again, shatterproof, but they look so good. So, one winner got the Weber Outdoor grill. By the way, guys, I don't think we mentioned it anywhere, but the grill itself and the accessories, it's retail value of $2,000. This was a one-off special birthday present and gift to my most cherished community here at the Royal Court of Pasta. So I thought you'd be really happy to know that it's a very high quality grill, tested by me. We cooked amazing recipes on it. There is a little burner to the side of it, which you can make pasta, boil things. I mean, I made some coffee the other day on it while I was making some bruschettas. But anyways, this month's winner is Robin Prince. Is Robin on the live? I wonder if they get to actually share the enthusiasm. Robin, if you are on this live, please comment now. You are this month winner of not only the Weber Grill outdoor kitchen, fully accessorized, but also the Vietri collection is a massive giveaway. So well done, congratulations. And just know for the Royal Court of Pasta that everybody is entered automatically upon joining the Royal Court of Pasta, because we have these amazing brands we work with that are willing to gift us all these amazing, cookware and accessories and all these great goods that we get to share with you. So I'm really excited for the September one, which we'll be announcing next week. But today, for whoever is cooking with me, we start by making the basic recipe of gnocchi. You need semolina flour. So semolina flour is basically a flour made by the durum wheat. Durum is Latin for hard wheat flour versus soft wheat. Did you know that there's different types of flour and different types of wheat plants? In this recipe we use the hard wheat flour, and which is very different than the double O flour, which is a soft wheat. It's a completely different plant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need lukewarm water and semolina flour to start making this gorgeous little tiny 1 inch and half wide mini gnocchi, which will cook really quickly and get tossed in a very quick pesto sauce. Now this recipe, I will show you how easy it is to make. Many friends, fans writing in are scared of doing homemade pasta. And I can relate. I can relate because, you know, once you get going with it and you do it a few times, you see how simple it is. But to begin, it really does seem like a crazy complex activity, but it's really not. I will show you how simple it is. Now, I have my gorgeous cameraman who's gonna zoom as needed, but I want to show you the two-step of making the little tiny Italian ropes from which we're going to create the gnocchi. Now, this is semolina, just like, you know, you can do it in a plate. I mean, I could have made it in a bowl directly, but we're making, we actually have a lot of flour here. You wanna, how many dishes are we making? 4 people. Now, remember that along with this, you got a recipe written via newsletter, but this will also be posted so that you have the fully written method, quantities, ingredients, all in sequence, and you can never have any questions on how to make this. But look at this. Ingredients. So this is gotta be probably the easiest homemade pasta you can make. With this dough, this is the typical dough that is used for different types of shapes in the south of Italy. Now the shape we're making today is a typical Sardinian. Who has been to Sardinia knows how good the food there is. But a typical Sardinian shape, which is called gnocchetti, gnocchetti sardo. And I'm going to show you different types of shapes that you can give this to it. But first we do this. Any questions at this point? We've got the cat. He wants to go out. Erika, can you let the cat out? So any questions you have? Anything you would like to ask me before we get into actually finishing the first step of making the little dough? Let's see if anybody, Erika, can you read if anybody has any questions while I'm looking down at the flour?
So many happy birthdays.
Oh, thank you. So many happy birthdays. That's very sweet. Thank you so much.
I would love to have the pasta bowl you use as a giveaway.
Which pasta bowl?
Pasta bowl.
Yeah. Right? Would you like a pasta board? Like a little pasta set as part of our giveaways? Like, what are you mostly interested in, actually? I really, really wanted to know. Do you like more accessories, kitchen utensils? Do you like cookware, furniture? What about textiles? What would you like? But this pasta board, can you tell how beautiful it is? Can you zoom in?
Stunning.
It's stunning, right? So this pasta board is a typical pasta board that that they make. I mean, everywhere. I'm thinking I bought a few like this ones on Etsy. I don't remember what is the type of wood. This wood. Che cos'è questo? How do you say?
White oak or no?
It's not. No, it's not birch. It's got a specific name. But anyways, I'm going to write it down. Erika, can you find it in English? How do you call it? But it's basically a light wood, very durable, because some boards, wooden boards, are not made to be used a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I might need some help, yeah, because my hands are a little impaired. Okay. How's the sound? Good? Okay, so this is basically done.
Christina asked, how do you know when you have added enough water?
They can't hear you. She has to repeat it.
Christina asks, how do you know when you've added enough water? This is an excellent question. So the perfect consistency is, it needs to be soft enough to be manageable by kneading it, but not sticking to your hands. You definitely do not want it to be like sticky, and it means that there's too much water in it. So you want it to be soft, like you see what I'm doing here? You can totally handle the pasta, and it's being, how do you say? It's letting itself being handled perfectly, and it's got good consistency and elasticity, but it's not sticking to my hands like it did at first. I have a little bit of this now because I was adding the water. Now you have to play with it because sometimes the flour can be more humid or drier depending upon how you're storing it, where you are, how it traveled. So the real trick is to always have a little bit extra, because you might need a little extra water or a little flour dusting to take out that stickiness. If it is too dry, it will be very hard for you to knead. And it will almost like start to come apart. You do not want to get to that point because it's hard. But you can have a little bottle spray with water if you see a little too much dryness in the dough.
Carrie, why no eggs?
This is a specific recipe. So Carrie, you ask, why no egg? It's just a different type of pasta shape. You can have um, the classic celebratory double of flour, egg and water pasta recipe dough, or you can have a very southern Italian dough, pasta dough made with simple hard wheat and water. It's got a completely different taste, and obviously is less how do you say, heavy than the egg pasta, right? It's a little lighter.
How did your nonna make it?
How did my nonna make gnocchi? My nonna did not make this type of gnocchi pasta. This is a recipe that I learned growing up. This typical southern, Neapolitan area gnocchi is potato and flour and egg gnocchi. But for this recipe, I wanted to show you something that I really love. My little spunky, spiky, tiny gnocchi, which is actually featured in my second cookbook. And you're gonna need the back of a cheese grater for this one. So Erika, pass me that cheese grater. So you want to, actually no, it's, why did I say the back of a cheese grater? Maybe it's because I was thinking about a different type of cheese grater. If you have a box cheese grater like this one, and you just like go, I'm just showing you even before I get started, but I'm too excited because I want to show you what happens to the little gnocchi and the little groove it gives. It looks like a little dinosaur. Here. Can you give me quale altra è? Questo qua non va bene però, non mi piace tanto. Anyways, before I lose the train of thought here, I'm going to show you how to make a couple of ropes. Mettimela qui un attimo. I think I'm going to use the side. Ooh, I love that one. Let me see what this does. Oh, this is so fun. So basically, you can use the cheese grater setting. Not the finest one, but the middle one on the big, and you can just see what happens to it. This is not fully ready, but it creates a little groovy head. I just think it's really cute. So let's clean this up. I'm gonna start making, questa è una cifra comunque, eh? Io non penso. Ma le ricette, let's see, perfect. This is the recipe that was sent to them.
Yes.
So they're gonna be making gnocchi for the next 5 hours. Erika likes to send,
For 4 people at least.
this is for 500, 12. We're gonna make a little tiny rope. We call it Italian ropes. So hold on, what's the view like? Can you show me? Can you move your computer? I wanna see how it looks. No, okay. I can see myself in the phone. Oh, good, yes, please. I like them to see when it comes down to it. One second. So super zoom is gonna cut my face. It's only gonna be the hands, right? So we're gonna have, I didn't let it rest. Did you see? You should make the dough rest a little bit in the fridge, to be honest. It's less bouncy, but sometimes I don't have the time. Like, who doesn't have time sometime?
Would you pair different sauces
Oh,
with potato gnocchi?
is someone asking?
Yeah, different sauces.
Can you tell me who's asking this question?
Okay.
Because I would love to.
Michael Simmons saying
Oh, Michael Simmons. I know there is this type of gnocchi, and then the gnocchi with potatoes. Are there sauces to go with each one, or can you use them interchangeably? This is a big question. Yes, there is traditional ways of eating the gnocchi. So like these kind of gnocchi, I would pair them with like a gorgeous tomato sauce, even simple tomato sauce, or a meaty sauce. But today I'm doing something completely crazy, and it's not super traditional to find this pairing. But the gnocchi with the pesto, it's kind of, you know, as opposed to trofie pasta, it's just a different spin, because I think they are, I don't know, I have this idea that the grooves are gonna hug and somehow capture the gnocchi, the actual pesto sauce perfectly. So I want you to do a super zoom, because I would like to show, this little rope. Are you doing the super zoom? Perfect. So we're gonna do 3/4 inch to 1 inch max.
and how fat is the rope?
It's about 1/2 inch fat, right? So the rope itself, it's about 1/2 inch, and then I'm cutting 3/4 inches, little cute pillows of love, as you can see. Always sprinkle the semolina, because sometimes they give off moisture and they can get stuck to one another or to each other. And then you continue with little pieces. This is not so little. We're gonna get this one, and we're going to do. Desi, do you want to come and say hello? No, no hello. Okay. Any questions on the size or the way it looks, or any other uses?
I want to know where your necklace is from.
My necklace? Who wants to know where my necklace is from? Roseanne. Roseanne wants to know where my necklace is from. This is the Pasta Queen. It's my logo, and it was 3D printed in gold by my husband and made. And then I had this vintage 1980s necklace that I just put it on. But it looks really cute. Just like you. Any other question while I'm making the gnocchetti? Erika, do you want to make some? Because I don't think...
Quello che sto facendo, ma non mi vengono come a te.
Sì, ma c'è qualcosa di strano con la grattugia. It needs to be the back of the cheese grater, not the front. The back, no, I need that other cheese grater. Cioè praticamente il dietro della grattugia. You want me to...
Sì, aspetta.
You want me to...
Use the fork, show all the different variations.
No, I'm going to show you the different variation. You can make this little tiny gnocchi. Show me the other...
Quella è quella buona. Quella che ti ho dato a te.
Where? When we did that before...
Hai dato anche questo, guarda. Ho la
No,
forchetta.
okay. You're gonna stay here
Sì?
and entertain the audience
Certo.
and make the gnocchi while I go and get the cheese grater.
Hi. So basically, I was there.
So cute.
So do a dance. Commercial break.
Hold on. I have the mic. Sorry, Erika. Where is the back of the grater?
Ok.
Okay, basically it's like this, Erika, guarda.
Fammi vedere.
So look, you see the inside?
Ah.
Look, you see?
Ah.
So basically we need, so you can do it in the front, but also the back. If you have a cheese grater, sometimes it's better in the back, doesn't stick as much. But it comes out in the front too. But in essence, you see, they're groovy. They have little spikes. They have cheese grater spikes.
Okay, let me try.
They're kind of cute. Once they cook, they're very interesting to look at.
Grab the sauce.
Eh?
Grabs the sauce.
Oh, does it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are you doing the super zoom?
See?
Oh, perfect. You see, they're like tiny little gnocchi with little spikes. Did you know this? Have you noticed? I've got it also on my second cookbook. I saw one of my friends many, many years ago from Sardinia make it, and I was like mind blown. I was like, what? I want to do little spiky gnocchi too. They're just, I would say that if you're doing this, you see how simple it was to put together the semolina flour and the water. They're kind of conversation pieces. Can you put me back? I'm talking and they're only watching my hands. I said they're like conversational pieces. They're like, you know, all of a sudden you bring a couple of cheese graters and you're like, check this out, let's make this together and let's talk about spunky gnocchetti. Eric, how's it going there? Do you want to come as a friend? You want me to teach you?
Yes, teach me, please.
Erika has been learning to cook for the last 3 years, but this is the first time you're doing this.
Yeah, and I cannot do it like that. I don't
Okay,
know why.
so it's also the type of pressure that you put on. But this is not a good cheese grater.
Let me try with this.
Because you see, they don't come, it takes the shape of whatever.
Oh.
Did you see?
Yes.
You have
I
to.
learned to cook from Nadia, by the way.
Meno male.
But no, this is the first time.
Let's try this one. This one is too small, I don't like it very much.
Bello, ho capito, ho capito.
Yeah?
Sì.
Okay, good.
Vuoi iniziare a fare la salsa e io ti faccio questi?
No, I wanna make sure everybody knows and understands, and if anybody has actually made some live with us right now, how are they coming through? Are you having fun with this? Do you see the different shape? Anybody cooking live with us?
Yeah, they're asking if they should put the water on. Just got a question.
Oh yeah, put the water on right now so that they will be sitting and drying off just a tiny bit while the water gets ready. And then we go on to the pesto sauce making and it all come together. So it's ancora più piccola, mi raccomando. Let me see here. Is this the one? I'm gonna try this side. Perfect. See.
They're asking what kind of water is still.
Oh, what kind of water do you use for your pasta? Now, excellent question. For me, whatever water you use, you have to know that your pasta will suck in. So meaning it hydrates in that water. So you want to use filtered water. Depending upon where you live, for example, you know, in Italy we don't have much problems because the water comes from the local springs. We're lucky, I know. We basically don't have to even buy bottled water because there's local springs that serve many of the different regions. But I would use filtered water, but like a house filter, not reverse osmosis per se, but a house filter, like a good house filter will do, or just buy, you know, the gallons of filtered water. It doesn't really particularly have to be distilled. It just, it's better and it's recommended that you try not to incorporate chemicals that might be in the water into your pasta or whatever you're cooking with water to begin with. Remember, whatever you cook with, including your cookware, will add to your food. in certain amounts. So be conscious of that. And water is a big part of it. Because you want, like I had as soon as I moved to Florida, you can imagine I was freaked out because I didn't know that it was so, the water quality here was so different than Italy. And I had a whole house filtration system put in that's connected to also all of our showers, you know. It does matter, right, Nicole? Nicole is in the background. Right? Do you have a water filtration in California?
I do not
You do not?
need to.
You need to put it in, Nicole.
Bad water delivery, but
Okay. But you know that washing your hair,
I know.
also, you know, whatever touches your body and stays for a while, including, you know, whatever. But your skin is your biggest organ. So if you're taking a shower with bad water and it's hot, remember when it's hot, it opens the pores. It absorbs. What?
It's the same rule with people.
It's the same rule with people and their personality. It absorbs. You absorb. You know, especially if it's hot, it's a hot day and they're close to you, you start absorbing their energy. Right, Erika?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. What energy are you feeling today, Erika?
Today I feel a kind of blue or light blue energy.
Ooh, what does
Yeah.
that mean?
Mean that
Okay, cazzo stretto. Oh, God.
no, actually
Yeah.
I feel like we are close to the fall,
Oh, yeah.
and I
I saw that you posted a Halloween,
Yeah, in my story.
a Halloween in your stories on Instagram.
Yeah.
Halloween spooky alleyway.
Oh my god, I love this.
What are we gonna do with the house this year? Shall we do like a haunted mansion?
Yeah, we should.
Right?
Yeah.
Haunted mansion theme.
Yeah.
Um,
We love Halloween.
we love Halloween.
We are a witch.
No, hold on a second. Okay. Okay, don't say that, Erika.
But this audience is
Erika,
that the
ok, stai
lawyer.
calma per favore, mamma mia. Oh. We're not gonna get Erika to read the blog on our website. No, Erika is actually over in charge of the newsletters that you get every week,
Yeah.
reminding you of how gorgeous you are.
Do you like it, by the way, our newsletter?
Which?
Like in
Because
general.
you have different
in
campaigns
general.
here.
Yeah, but in general, if they.
Do you receive our Thursday newsletter or just a newsletter on the membership? Do you get a weekly Pasta Queen newsletter? Because that's Erika's fault. You're welcome.
Can you show shapes with a gnocchi board and a fork?
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys that if you happen to have this little device, it's a gnocchi board. You can get them on Amazon, like I think they're $10, $15, but they're so useful and so cute. They have a groovy side, okay? So I'm going to show you the groovy side here. Tell me when you got the super zoom and I'm going to here, right? You got it? So you just press it and roll, and you got this cute little, let me just put on this board so that you can tell, the cute little groove. I'm gonna do another one. Little grooves like that. And then the gnocchi board also has a flat back, and you can also roll flat gnocchis. They're like almost a cavatelli shape, you see? You make them with the flat gnocchi side or even on the board, and you just roll them with your thumb like that. So you see you got the smooth gnocchi cavatelli type shape right here. Then you got the groovy gnocchetto, And the spunky gnocchetti, look at these cute little shapes.
And what about this?
That's too big for this type of gnocchi.
Capito.
If you were to use a fork, the little teeth of the fork are too far apart. You see?
Sì, ho visto.
This is probably best for the large potato gnocchi, which are a lot bigger than these guys. So we're done with this, Erika. You're doing great, by the way. Now, what Erika forgot to do, little tip, is sprinkle the semolina. In fact, these guys are now
Attached.
very in love with one another. Look at this. They just don't want to separate.
And who am I?
Like, you are not God. You
Yeah,
cannot separate
No.
people
I
that
cannot.
love one another.
I cannot.
Don't try. Okay, so we're good to go. While Erika completes this masterpiece of gnocchetti, I'm going to show you the ingredient we need for the quickest pesto sauce. So we're gonna have basil, extra virgin olive oil. Tell me if you can see all of this. Erika, make sure that you put the...
Le semolina.
perché sennò si attaccano.
Sì.
Guarda qua, va. Guarda questi.
Mo le stacchiamo.
Watch out, because these have to come out really, really pretty. Okay, so we got the basil plant, the extra virgin olive oil, pecorino, parmigiano. Let me go get everything else here. Now, Erika is very concentrated and focused on one thing. She's...
Just asking what kind of pot to cook the gnocchi in.
The pot?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of pot should you use to make the gnocchi? Meaning, I'm thinking boiling them, just a regular stock pot, sauce pot, like, I don't know if it's called sauce pot, probably sauce is too small, but a stock pot, at least 8 quarts of water. Obviously, it really depends. If you're cooking for yourself, you're not gonna use a lot of water. But we have, I believe that's an 8 quarts, right? The one that we're using. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. People are dancing in the background, they don't care. All right, we got pecorino romano cheese, parmigiano cheese, pistachios, as I said, basil, extra virgin olive oil, and then we have the garlic and the pine nuts. And perfect. So all of our ingredients are here, and we are going to assemble together the lot in one go in a food processor. Very basic. It's very simple, but so gorgeous. So we got the Parmigiano Reggiano, the pine nuts, the pistachios. I'm using salted and roasted pistachios, obviously shelled pistachios. Then we got pecorino romano. And then we need, Erika, can you do me a favor? Mm-hmm. Before you finish all of that,
Sì.
would you mind preparing and washing
Basil.
the basil? Yes. We're gonna put a little extra virgin olive oil. Now, for this recipe, remember, it's completely uncooked. The sauce, that is. You can use the highest quality extra virgin olive oil you wish to use for this, because it's not going to touch the heat. It's not going to lose its precious nutritional properties or flavors. So we're going to use extra virgin olive oil from Sicily, from my friend Partanna. And I believe we have a discount on the Royal Court of Pasta for the extra virgin olive oil from Sicily. And also the Vietri line. Whoever wishes to get the Vietri collection of Italian painted, dinnerware ceramics, It's 15% off just at the Royal Court of Pasta with the code that you get being a member on top of every other discount they've got going on. So let's say that Vietri is doing already like a summer sale and they're running, I don't know, 10% off. The 15% pasta queen only, it's added on top. So you get double discount. So I highly recommend the Royal Court of Pasta community to check out our discount codes because they get changed and they're very interesting for gifts, especially because guess what? I know it's bad, but the holidays are upon us and it's kind of scary. I cannot believe it, but Thanksgiving is basically tomorrow. It's basically tomorrow. Isn't that right? Once you're at the end of August, it's Christmas time. That's why I love my birthday. I get to celebrate Halloween and Christmas. Sign me in. But the discount codes are handy. Why? Because you get to buy at the time. Remember Black Friday sales and everything. Whatever sale these brands have going on, the Pasta Queen discounts are added on top. So it's fabulous. Fabulous. So we've got the garlic clove, 1 garlic clove. Remember, the garlic is raw. Do not add too much because it's very powerful. The flavor of the garlic uncooked is very strong. You do not want to have a little indigestion by adding 2 or 3 cloves unnecessarily. I know some of you have a little bit of a habit, okay? Especially some people from Boston that I know. They love to add 15 garlic cloves to their sauce.
It's like the anti-vampire, the garlic.
Well, it's also anti-humankind. I mean, nobody's gonna want to talk to you after that. Okay, so we got, look at what I'm doing. I'm such a geek. I'm using, this is a chef knife, you know, you get resourceful. So I give it a little scrunch on the garlic clove with my fork, just to get rid of the peel, quickie. Toss it in. And then we've got washed fresh basil leaves. I highly suggest, guys, it's gonna change the way you appreciate pesto, to buy the Italian pesto leaves in a plant form, put it in your windowsill, keeps you great company, it smells amazing, and it beats whatever boxed plastic container with those sad leaves that live in the grocery stores. It makes me so sad. So you look at the leaves, they're sad, and then you wonder why you're sad afterwards when you finished eating. Just like with people.
Somebody's asking, if you bring the water to a boil, add salt, what is the cooking time for the gnocchi?
The cooking time for the gnocchi, once the pasta water is boiling and it is salted, it is 2 to 3 minutes max. This is a very quick pasta, but it's also very small, okay? And it needs 2 to 3 minutes, okay? Okay? But you can always taste it. Eric, I'm not satisfied with the amount of leaves. That's another grave mistake in making pesto, not having enough leaves. So what we're gonna do is
Another pot.
yeah, exactly. Add a little bit more and then let's blend it. And I want to show you how gorgeous it all comes. The real pesto made like the pasta gods intended is a vibrant lime greeny color. Between the extra virgin olive oil and those gorgeous fresh basil leaves, it really should be vibrantly looking at you and making you energetic just by its own color hues. You're like, whoa, that basil is awesome. Okay, so this is already smells delicious. Any questions?
Leanne Mays is asking, in Florida humidity, do you have a special brand of flour you like to use?
You know, in Florida humidity, Leanne, right? Leanne asked, in Florida humidity, is there a special type of flour? No. But I would suggest that you definitely keep the flour in a cool, dark environment. I get mine on Amazon, and we have an Amazon store which can be linked actually. Can you make sure that once we post this recipe, we link the accessories and the flours?
Sì.
I'm going to link the semolina flour, not only the semolina flour, but also the double O flour I get from Amazon. That is what I love to get. As soon as you get it, just keep it in a cool space and in a sealed box. I do not advise leaving it in the pantry rolled up. I've done that, and it just absorbs, you know. Think about it. It's powdery and it absorbs moisture and humidity. You want a sealed container. Look at this quantities here. We've got a ton of basil leaves. Should we do it over there?
Sì.
Excellent. But I wanted to show it. It's so cute to see how it comes along. Maybe can you put it? Oh, can you get this?
It's in the frame. You just need
Oh, good. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna get the top. Let's see here. This is a lot of cheese. Did I put too much cheese?
Hai messo la quantità che ti avevo messo io, no? Sono 30 e 30.
Give me the extra virgin.
Un altro po' di foglie di basilico?
1 second, let's see. It's because I didn't count it. I didn't measure it. I just eyeballed it, but it needs it, I can tell. But they're going to have all the written measurements. No eyeballing for anybody at home.
Yeah, they have
I just like to go by sometimes intuition. Well, in this recipe, it needs to be perfectly balanced, just like you. Non sta l'acqua, Erika.
Vado subito.
Perfect. Let me have a look here. I want to see the consistency. No, I need a tiny bit more extra virgin. I'm going to show you. The best is graphic illustration of consistency with a spoon digging in, and I want to show you how it looks. The right consistency needs to be not too watery, but not sticky enough that it stays on the spoon once you mix it. I'm going to show you. And I'm also going to show you that vibrant green that I was telling you about. Ci ha messo il sale dentro? Excellent. Lo sai che mi serve qui?
Che?
Mi serve...
Bello. Buona...
Oh, where's the lemon? That's what's missing.
Nice hand recipe.
Okay. Who cares? It's my birthday. It's not in the recipe. It is in the recipe. Lemon. Why? Because it's my favorite fruit. And have you ever had pistachio pesto with basil and lemon juice? Because you're missing something massive. You're missing out on something, you know, out of this world gorgeous. Can you get me one second? Just let me one thing at a time. Il retino, così che non ci vanno i
sì.
semini. So I'm gonna show you here. So first of all, we're going to open it up. Can you tell how green this is? I want to show you. Can you see it? Can you see how green it is? It's kind of like bright and vibrant and alive. So I'm going to do a little bit of lemon, half a lemon juice worth. Make sure no seeds go in, okay? So I'm gonna use fork, just like, you know, old school. Fork and the palm of your hand to squeeze. Nothing too fancy here. And you know, if you really wanna go crazy, you can even get a little paring knife and cut a tiny bit of the lemon zest. If you give me the other half of the lemon. Yeah, brava. And just a little bit of zest, you see? Just a little bit in there. I mean, lemon zest, the part with all the essential oils, it's perfect. So now we finish the masterpiece. Scusami.
Vai.
Any questions?
Penso che sono abbastanza, vero, no?
Oh yeah, they're perfect. It was not? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's different ways I've done the the pistachio pesto. It can be with or without the lemon. It still will be quite spectacular, but I love the acidity that it brings to the pistachio with the cheese. Just so good. Got it. Ok, now I wanna see, se mi dai un cucchiaio, perché gli devo far vedere la consistenza, fammela un po' vedere. Fammi vedere qua. Ok, I love this. So, okay, I'm gonna show it. You wanna do the maxi super zoom? Okay, so I'm gonna.
Naghi, I have some questions.
Sì.
Antoniette, my daughter wants to know if the gnocchi can also be made with gluten-free flour.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Repeat the question because they cannot.
Can gnocchi be made with gluten-free flour? Absolutely. The gluten-free flour that are now out on the marketplace are made for those, perfectly combined with enough elasticity. They really did some great advancement in the flours that are gluten-free, and you can totally make the gnocchi with that flour, no problem. So this is a little bit on the thicker side. Here, look, I'm gonna show you. So you see how the consistency, can you see it? This is on the thicker side, but I don't care because I want you to see this though. Like this, to me, it's perfect because you're gonna add a splash of the tears of the pasta gods. And I think it needs absolutely nothing more in this. It's just perfectly and soft. You see how soft it is? But not too sticky. And not too watery. Now we're ready. The pasta water is boiling? So how are we going to go over there?
I'm just gonna do a deep zoom into that.
Deep zoom into that. Okay, perfect. Okay, Erika, can you give me the serving platter? Because I'm going to quella. I'm gonna put the gnocchi in here.
Questa qui?
Okay, perfect. We're gonna put the gnocchi and we're gonna go over to the boiling pasta water. Perfect. We're ready to go. Yeah?
Oh yeah, sure.
Did you salt it? Not yet. Perfect. You got it? Excellent. So we salt it. So we're going to toss this in. Me la pulisci un attimo questa? I don't want to touch this gnocchi unless they're cooked at least 1 minute. Because whatever you use to touch them around right now, you're going to mess with their shape because they're fully raw still. Do not touch the gnocchi for at least 1 minute.
Nadia, there's a question.
Yeah.
Once they're here and I can go on you.
What's the best way to store the gnocchi? Can they be frozen or dried if you want to make ahead?
Frozen. Definitely freeze your gnocchi. It's perfect. If you want to store them and make them ahead of time, what I would suggest is that this is what you gotta do. You make them and you put them on a baking sheet or like a cookie baking tray. You let them freeze first for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then you put them in a bag so that they're actually not gonna be stuck to one another. You see, so first freeze has to be separate gnocchi, and then you can combine them in a little bag, in a Ziploc bag or container for your freezer, and you can have plenty of gnocchi. I'm gonna move over here because we're gonna be almost ready, okay? Then I'm going to use, do we have enough for this? I think so. See, where do you want me do you want me to go back there?
See what
Okay, perfect.
in a bowl maybe.
Let's go over here for 1 minute. No, it's okay. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. They're almost ready. It's gonna take 2 to 3 minutes. Now this being a hard wheat, it's a little bit of a longer cook than your regular soft wheat pasta, but it's still quite quick, all considered. So as soon as they start popping they should be floating at the surface, I leave them for another 1.5 minutes, just to make sure that they're fully cooked through, even though they're floating at the top. Right? How are we doing here? Anybody asking any question?
Does the semolina flour fall to the bottom of the boiling water pot?
No, I don't. No, it kind of bubbles everywhere, even in the little, you see, but it will be definitely off of the gnocchi, that's for sure.
Ce la fa quella di
Sì. Right, has it been 3 minutes? Let's taste one. Oops. Fell down.
Buon fatto compleanno, chiedi a loro quando loro, quando loro segnano.
Tesoro, non c'è mo, ci abbiamo altri 2 minuti. It's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take, but I put them in on here.
How can you tell they're perfect?
I tasted them. They were floating to the top. It had been, what, 3 minutes? I tasted to make sure, just because, you know, you can never really bet on anything in life. So you tasted it, and then it was perfect. Now I'm gonna move back. Erika, can you bring me also, and I think I can do it with the
Poi un po' di pasta.
pasta water, just a tiny bit.
Sì.
Look at this. I'm gonna put the pesto. You have a good shot of this? So we're gonna put the pesto on. Okay. Then we got a little bit of a splash of the tears of the Basca gods. This is done its job. And now we start mixing it a little bit here, look. You see how with the pasta, the starchy pasta water is creating really that perfect consistency right now. Look at this. Oop, one escaped, goes back in there.
I have two questions.
Okay, 2 questions.
How do you store the leftover pesto?
How do you store it?
Store the leftover
In a sealed jar. Add a little extra virgin olive oil on top of the pesto. Close the sealed jar. Stick it in the fridge. Max, because it's fresh, 3 to 4 days. But the extra virgin olive oil on the top should be very good as well for storing purposes. And that's it.
Could you please run another one of the gnocco on the cheese grater again? Mine isn't working.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Hold on, let me have a look here. First I want to show this incredible consistency, color, the way it looks. Can you see it very well here? Do you like it here, or do you want me to move it? Good, so while you get to admire this gorgeous gnocchetti freshly made with pistachio and lemon pesto, let me show you. Now, this is the box cheese grater that I'm using, and I'm using this setting. You've got the really extra fine, you got the chunky, you got the shaves, and then you got this side, which is the one we want. We've got a little piece, like 3/4 width of the semolina and flour, the semolina and water pesto dough. Now look, I'm gonna show you here on the side. You do it with the thumb. I press, kind of, you know, with a good press. Oops, I lost it. Let me just do it again, just in case. And you got the little spunky, can you tell? Now I want to talk to whoever it is that is having trouble. Can I assess the situation for you and tell you exactly what's happening in your life and why this gnocchi is not coming?
GG bean.
GG bean?
Yeah.
What's happening with your gnocco? I want to know all about it. Okay, can I have another little piece of dough? Because I want to really take this time to reflect on this. It's like a little die. And they need a cheese grater.
Gigi Bean said,
Did it come out?
sure, I think it's too wet.
Oh, is it sticking to the grater? Yeah, well, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna get yourself some extra semolina flour and make sure that you cover it. Just like we showed earlier. Maybe we missed that step. Did we miss that step? No? It definitely is not sticking at all. So if you feel that it's sticking even to the cheese grater, you need extra flour to sprinkle on top of the dough so that it absorbs the moisture. So let's do it again. There you go. Let's see if Gigi Bean can do it.
Dice it's smashing.
It's smashing? We need a video clip of this. If it's smashing, it might be the dough. It's too, you know, maybe watery content. Because it should have the right elasticity if there's enough semolina flour compared.
That worked. Thanks.
Yay! Good. So the flour, the extra flour, excellent example of the perfect balance of semolina flour to the water. If it's too watery, it's gonna smash. It's not gonna retain its shape. It's gonna stick to the cheese grater or even to the gnocchi board. So make sure you have a little bowl of extra semolina flour and flour the gnocchi as you go and the little dough ball. Okay, so we got this done. Cute as hell. Now let's give it another little like, now what can we do on top? Let's get some extra basil. We serve it like gorgeousness. Here, look. Wow, Erika, you went all out with this. This is like my entire plant from outside.
Okay.
You took the entire bush of basil. Okay, good. So we want this, and then if you want to be even more, can you stop? Like I'm feeling I'm talking to a wall. If you want extra verb, extra zest, extra sassiness, get yourself another lemon and wait for it. Take a little zester and make some curlies on top, just for extra boldness, flirtatiousness. Oh yes, so I got this cute zester. Can you make sure that it's also included in the store on the Amazon for this recipe? And then do you want to do a super zoom? I want to show everybody how cute it is when these little curlies of lemon zest go down. Tell me when I'm ready. One. There you go. Mamma mia, it smells delicious. Literally, the lemon essential oils are flying in with rageful passion. They're like, whee! That's it. It's done, and then you serve, and you got it. You know, one thing I love about gnocchi with pesto is that even when it gets cold, I mean, you can stick it in a sourdough panino. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that. A little sandwich or gnocchi inside. Well, it has come to the end of this incredible birthday live with you. I'm really excited that you showed up to wish me happy birthday. It made me really, 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 really happy. And I want to hear from you. Write to me. We try to respond to as many emails and messages as possible. Stay tuned, and don't forget that if you really wish to do something kind to someone who really wants to cook and is passionate about making others happy through food, gift this membership. We have a whole page dedicated to gift the membership to people that you love. And I think it's such a great gift idea, especially for foodies, for people that enjoy making others happy through food, making and expressing their love and poetry through food. The archive alone on this royal core of pasta it's ever evolving. It's like a live cookbook because it just gets bigger week after week after week. We started with 100 archived recipes of all my top recipes of all time. And now it's just been growing and growing and growing, and it will keep growing. So you get the archive, you get the live events, you get the discount codes, you get the giveaways, you get to talk to me every week. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have a great birthday on Wednesday. I'm gonna think of all of you, and I hope you enjoyed this gorgeous, quick, as you saw, because we took a long time, mainly because of Erika's procrastination, but otherwise it really would have taken us 20 minutes. So, see you next time. Love you guys. Write to me. Mwah!
Can you sing some end of episode music, like on the nanny?
I think I want you to sing it.
Her, past the queen.
Come on, put some more passion in it.